last question, which has been addressed in some of the previous videos, but I'd like to ask it again so we have it all in one place. Beyond what's up on your website now at the Reuther, what does the Reuther have digitized, and how and when might students get access to it?
So as we said previously, a number of portions of collections have been digitized for remote scanning orders. Those are available basically on a as needed basis. Students can just contact us and let us know what their topic is, or if they're interested in a specific collection, and we can let them know if anything from that collection has already been digitized. On our server, we also have a number of oral history transcripts that have been scanned, and I think there are, I want to say that there have been at least 3 entire collections digitized at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Megan?
I haven't counted them. I can say that as far as topics are concerned, we have quite a bit of stuff that we have just for our own use digitized about kind of urban life in Detroit in the 60s and 70s. So things like urban renewal, things like 67, things like kind of Coleman Young coming into power, public housing, redevelopment, things like that. We're going to have definitely at least a smattering of stuff. Also, a bunch of different things related to the New Bethel incident in particular. So we've got a pretty good chunk of material that shows a couple different perspectives on that. Some of that coming from the Cockrell papers. What other stuff, Kristen, would you say topic-wise we have some strength in?
This is hard.
Okay, so what happens usually when we do a class is we'll ask students about their topics and they'll kind of throw them out and Kristen will just think aloud. So she definitely can do that via email for everybody.
Well, I mean, rattling off like the collections that we have that are related to a topic is one thing. Telling people what we have that's already been scanned is something else. I mean, we have information from Drum, from the League, from certain UAW locals. West Side Mothers.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of things that I scanned recently.
But like you said in a previous video, we have a smattering of stuff that comes from whatever previous researchers have been interested in. So there's a broad range of pieces that we can work with if we know what it is you're interested in.
But we also have like larger chunks of things from like the IWW, for example, or Yamasaki, things like that.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any sense, and this is an unfair question that I didn't prepare for, but what percentage of the stuff that you personally have access to digitally in your collections shows up on your website?
Oh.
Just a small fraction.
Minuscule.
Minuscule, yeah.
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 Yeah. Okay. So that I think that's a good thing for people to know, that it's not like 25 or 50% or even 8% of it is going to be visible online, right? Maybe 10?
Maybe. But there's a huge amount of stuff that we have scanned either for our own purposes or for previous researchers that we haven't published on the website.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I would not know that this was available except by getting in touch with you guys directly.
Correct. Yeah.
Or because of this handy little video.
Right, because someone happened to mention the collection. But this is not an exhaustive list of all of the collections that have stuff digitally available either, based on the perplexed look on Kristen's face as she was trying to process all of that stuff without a list in front of her. I think you guys did a pretty good job of remembering those things on the spot. Great. So I think the takeaway from our video series here is with the Reuther, but also with any archive anywhere in the world, the best thing you can do right now is figure out what it is you need to the level of detail that you can figure out, and then get in touch, work closely with an archivist, correspond with an archivist, and they are going to be able to give you significantly more information than you would be able to find out by just looking on their website, by Googling, by asking on Twitter, which isn't ineffective, right? People, that is actually
doing
helpful, but the actual archivists know the collections best, and they're going to know all of this information wherever they may be about the best way to get access to the material for the next several months.
Definitely.
Great. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Incredibly helpful.